Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and every day we give you up-to-date news, technical analysis, and we highlight hidden gems so you can make a ton of cash by getting in super early. If you like making money in crypto, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell, select all notifications so you never miss a thing. And don't forget, if you really want to get in on some of the IDOs and other projects before they become live, or you want to get into projects super early, don't forget you can join and become a member. You can do that by going over to the YouTube channel page and joining up there. It's only $4.99 a month and we give you all up-to-date information. Right, let's get into this one, and I think this one's a cracker for anybody that new or have even been in crypto for some time. I think there's some really interesting points that I'm going to bring up. Okay, let's get into it. 5 secrets to successful crypto investing. So number 1 would be doing your own research. This is really important. There is no substitute out there for doing your own research. And the reason why I say this is there's a number of YouTubers, influencers on Twitter, Instagram, and various other platforms, right? And they could be or may well be getting paid by some of these projects to shill these projects to you, right? Now, YouTube has the facility to log down when it's a promotional, the video contains a promotional offer or segment. Now, we do that here at Cheeky Crypto. We're really transparent, but there are many others that aren't, right? And the reason why we know this is to be factual information is the fact that we see scripts. So when people approach us, and they say they've got a script, we ask to have a look at it. We don't work to a script. Everything that we say is our own words and our own thoughts. And if there's a script there, we like to review it first. In doing this, we're able to see which YouTubers are reading this script, right? And did they say that it had a promotional segment in it? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Now, we've seen this with our own eyes, so we know it's happening, and it's something to be really aware of in this space, right? So if some influencer says that a project is really, really good, it could be fantastic, and not all of these projects that pay for promotions are bad, right? We've had some big projects approach us, some small projects approach us, new projects approach us to do this, right? Exchanges have approached us to do this. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad video if it says that it's got a paid segment on it, right? It's still worth looking at, and this is why we say always go do your own research. So I know what you're thinking. Well, what do I look at, right? What are the things that you should be looking at? So for me, I normally head over to the website. I have a look at what they're doing. First of all, I would look at the team. Right? Is the team on the website? Links to LinkedIn in order to have a look at the team. Now, when I look at the team, I want to see, right, have they got any experience in blockchain? Have they got any experience in the sector of what they're doing, the market that they're trying to disrupt or whatever it is that they're looking to do? I think that's really important. What's the experience? Have they got any advisors advising the team? Who are they? What experience do they have? That side of things to be acutely aware of. There are people that put fake companies down, so check the companies out that they work for as well. So that's the first thing. What's the use case of the project? What is it that they're trying to do? Is it disruptive? Is the use case in the real world? These are things to look at. Look at the tech. So check the white papers out, read through it. Some of these things won't make sense. Ask questions. What does this mean? All of these sorts of things, right? Lots of these projects have Telegram groups. If you've got questions, go ask the questions, seek the answers. Now, if you come across a project and you do all of these wonderful things, as part of your research, and you feel quite comfortable that the team's solid, the project's solid, the tech's solid, you got answers from the team on all the outstanding questions that you had, then, at that point you might be ready to dip your toe in, right? So that's the first thing, and I think it's really important, right? The second thing is to before you invest is actually, is crypto the right investment for you? So what I mean by this is, expect it to be a roller coaster. It's volatile, right? That that the market has up to 50% swings. Now, this is completely different. For example, if you were invested in the stock market, you can see short-term swings of about 10%, right? They're rare. Now, in crypto, a 10% swing isn't rare. It's a daily occurrence, or a weekly occurrence. You can get up to 50% swings in the market. I mean, the reason for this is it's such a small market, and it's okay thinking, right, okay, I understand that, but actually, how do you feel about that, right? And that brings me on to start off small. Start off investing with small amounts of money in crypto. Now, I think this is really important. Bearing in mind we've just seen a 50% crash in Bitcoin, for example, right? It might be slightly higher, but let's say it's 50%. There's lots of people that bought at the top, got absolutely wrecked, and have just sold at the bottom, right? Now, they might have overinvested, and we hear this all the time, and we always say invest what you're willing to lose. Even if you've done all this research and you don't expect it to, you don't know what's around the corner. You can say, look at what happened with Ripple, right, and what impact that had on XRP, with the lawsuit over in the US from the SEC. You don't know what's around the corner. So this is why we say always invest what you're willing to lose, right? But if you start off small, you just buy a chunk of Ethereum, a bit of Bitcoin, for example. These are really expensive assets in comparison to something like, I don't know, XRP or ADA, for example. Now, for me, it's really important. Get in, see what it feels like when you see your small investment reduced by 10%, 20%, 30%. 40%, feel what it's like when it increases by 30%, 40%, 50%. Is that, what does that feel like? How does that make you feel? Are you stressing about it? That sort of thing. And then if you're not, and you're quite comfortable with it after a few weeks, then invest a little bit more. Which brings me on to point 4, dollar cost averaging into the market. So, for me, every month you get paid, for example. Now, do you want to just lump all of that in on, say, Bitcoin all at the same time? Now, my gut says, no, you probably don't, unless it's just had an absolute dive and it's right near the bottom, or what you think's near the bottom. I still think that it's better to, whatever you're willing to invest over that monthly period, to split it into, to say, 4 or 5, and buy the dips. Now, what I do is I buy each week, and I buy the lowest point. So if it dips 10%, I'm buying that up. If it dips 20% the week after, I'm buying it up. If it dropped to 25%, I'm buying it up. And then if it goes up, I'm also buying it, right? Because actually that brings my average down across the month. Whereas if you just put it in, say, your payday, and you put the full investment in, it might dip down the week after, and then the week after that, and then it might go up, because it's a volatile market, right? So dollar cost averaging is really worthwhile doing over a period of time. Say a year, for example. You're going to be bringing that average down. And I do this on the red days, but it's up to you how you guys do it, but I think this is a really important point to raise, and I think it's going to support many people, right? Then we've got 5. So my secret number 5 is basically to keep your crypto off of the exchanges. Now, this is really important. So for me, if you don't hold your keys, you don't own the crypto. Now, officially, you do own your crypto, but if we use Binance, for example, how often, if you're a Harmony One holder, have you gone on to Binance and then looked to withdraw your crypto and been unable to because they've shut down the withdrawals because of liquidity issues? Now, for me, I take my Harmony, I put it on my Nano Ledger S, and then I stake it to the stake pool, right? And various stake pools, right? So in doing this, I've got full access to my crypto. It's on a ledger that I own the keys to. That is my crypto. Nobody can take that away from me, right? So really important to do that. I can't stress it enough. There are over, I don't know, a few years where you've seen exchanges close down, rug pulls. There was one recently, I think it was in Turkey. So there's so many reasons to keep your crypto off an exchange, right? We're seeing everything that's happening with Binance now. Personally, I'm not concerned about what's happening with Binance, right? I think Binance is a huge exchange that has the leverage to be able to resolve these regulatory issues, and I think they will over time. However, there are people that are nervous about it. We're starting to see Italy come out with, the fact that they can't do regulated business and all that sort of jazz, right? So we've seen this in the UK, we've seen this, from Germany, we're seeing it from Italy, and it's at the moment it doesn't paint a pretty picture for Binance. So for me, keep your crypto in a hardware wallet. Now there is a link below. We always say when getting a hardware wallet for crypto, get it direct from the manufacturer, right? Now the link below will take you to the manufacturer, and you can obviously purchase your Ledger Nano S or X from them. And I think they have some like package deals at the moment where you can get a little bit of money for some crypto for your first deposit as well. So really interesting. So those are my 5 secrets to successful crypto investing. I hope that this video was useful, informative and helpful. Let me know in the comments below, do you think that I missed anything off in this video? Because there's many things I could talk for hours about, success, secrets about investing in crypto. Maybe I'll do a volume 2 with some more. Leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are. What did I miss off? What should I have been talking about? Let's really harbor a supportive environment for new investors within the crypto space. I think this is really important. Right. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Tap the bell. Select all notifications so you never miss a thing. Right. Take care, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one.